Hey guys, Thunderset here, bringing you another hero deck. This time we're revolving around Mask Change. So if you followed my channel for a while, and you remember when Form Change and Blast became new cards, I was saying how Mask Change was probably the future of E-heroes, and even with Startos, that Mask Change would probably be the key to heroes being meta relevant in any way, shape, or form. I still believe that to be the case. Mask Change is just too good. It's the only way D heroes were meta, and it'll work for E heroes too. Eventually, I'm assuming there's some sort of masked hero for fire, and that would be perfect for this deck. And maybe a little bigger extra deck. I know we're getting greedy since we already have the 6 slots, but a little bigger extra deck would be good. So what does Mask Change really do? It opens us up to monsters like Diane, which is just a solid soldier or a Blazeman who has dumped a solid soldier, then he'll become that type to Mask Change into Diane. Our Gaia can also Mask Change into Diane. And then we have Blast, guys. If you haven't seen Blast, or I should go over what Diane does too. When this card destroys an opponent's monster by battle and sends it to the graveyard, you can special summon one level 4 or lower hero monster from your deck. Pretty cool effect. Blast is much cooler though. So Blast would be your Startos Mask Changed or your Great Tornado Mask Changed. But Blast is a little weaker than Great Tornado. It's only 2200, so what does he do? This card is special summon. You can target one face-up monster your opponent controls. Its attack becomes half its current attack. That's permanently, guys. Once per turn, during either player's turn, you can pay 500 life points and target one spell or trap card your opponent controls. Return it to the hand. Very, very good. It doesn't say set or face up. You can do it for either one. It's a very strong monster. We're actually soft locked to only one of him, so we gotta stay like that for now. But like I said, eventually Konami will give us more masked heroes. They'll give us a fire masked hero. They'll give us more blast. We already have Diane. And, you know, if I had an infinite extra deck, I could just work in some Ankis to take advantage of Trinity. But there's no room for that, so we gotta keep it real slim, guys. But make room for Trinity. If you're not making room for Trinity, you're doing something wrong. Because Startos gets you to Trinity so quick, and Trinity is insane, guys. 5k, attack all monsters. That's better than Purgatrios, just without the piercing. That's nuts, guys. So really work Trinity in there. Other than that, guys, it's almost exactly the same as you saw before. We're using the Solid Soldiers and the Blazeman, still got the Cosmic Cyclones, still got the Floodgate and the Fiendish Chains to give us more first turn plays. But Mask Change is also a first turn play too. It can help you dodge effects, it can do other stuff like that. As such, we're using Miracle Fusion time. In my last hero video, you saw me use Master Fusions. That's because we really relied on Poly to get our monsters, to get our heroes into the graveyard. Now with Mask Change, we're not really as reliant on Poly to start our graveyard fuel. So we can Mask Change our own monsters into the graveyard, set up for good Miracle Fusions. Works out really well. As such, we're also running one less copy of Miracle Fusion, but it's still good to have in there as your ace in the hole. So yeah, Mask Change is better, guys. I like Mask Change. It just really cramps your extra deck. But other than that, it really focuses on the monsters you want, and then dancing around with these dancers with the Mask Change, so it works out. Mask Change is definitely where you want to focus with heroes. Like I said before, and like I'm saying again now, Mask Change is probably going to be the meta future of E-heroes once they get a tiny more support. I don't really know all the support Mask Change has down the pipe, but I'm sure there's more. I'm certain there's more. There's got to be at least a fire masked hero, right, guys? So other than that, hope you guys enjoy the replays. They're just more OTKs, but it's a little more depth with Mask Change. Maybe eventually we'll have a way to work in Form Change. I actually have it in another hero deck that's in the pipes. So I hope you guys enjoy. Thanks for watching, and it's been Thunderset. So like any OTK-oriented deck, you need a strong first turn play, which heroes kind of lack. The deck we're looking at here, Cyber Dragons, they now have a very effective first turn play. That's what makes their OTK deck a little more practical. So they're using Core, he's chaining Veer, he's going to use Core to search Fusion, but he most likely has an Overload. We just gotta hit that Overload with this Cosmic Cyclone. So it's the money slot, guys, that's the money slot. People assume people always aim for the middle, so they never put anything good in the middle. They always aim right there. So you hit the money slot, and of course it's Overflow. We normal summon Solid Soldier after the amazing top deck of Blazeman. We're gonna dump a Startos, just so now he's wind. And we have 3 in the graveyard in case we want a Miracle Fusion, a Trinity, because remember we just used Cosmic Cyclone, so that's going to be a Miracle Fusion next draw. We choose to go for a Great Tornado, Tornado's gonna lower these boys' attacks. He's going to choose to fusion. Now I could blast here. We could mass change to blast and lower his attack and hit for 2200. But I choose to just suicide because I was certain our opponent didn't have really any means to do any follow-up. And of course we'd finish him off with the Miracle Fusion, save the mass change for the lethal here. We go with Gaia. So it was a really risky move. If he had some way to, you know, really come back from that suicide, I might have been in trouble. But there's probably no way. He's gonna pull some Cosmic Cyclones and whatever. Save the Diam for the lethal. Finish him off. We OTK faster, guys. Great stuff. Okay, here's a Yugimoto, however you'd like to say that name. We're going second. He has no extra deck. He is actually using Grandpa's cards. So he's trying to do some Exodia. How fast are we gonna pick on this poor boy? Trying to draw Exodia. He's trying to use Dark Lords. So he's Dark Lord Exodia engine, guys. Pretty trippy. But we're gonna break a Dark Lord field, so we'll show that. We're using Floodgate. Solid Soldier's gonna special summon our Blazeman. Blazeman's gonna give us a Poly. Shell's gonna stop the Blazeman instead of the Solid Soldier. Weird effect. So we're still 2 out there. We passed. We got a Floodgate, so we're a little safe. He's using another Shell for more draw power. Uses another Contact. Special summons Suburbia. Suburbia brings out another Shell. That's the one that's gonna get hit with the Floodgate. Now he uses Sinister Dark Lord of the Shadows. Very interesting card. It lets him return an X-Shell to his hand by tributing the Floodgated X-Shell. It's a pretty good play for this one weird specific instance. Anyway, we get another Blazeman. We get a normal summon, no Sanctified this time. We use our Poly after setting our Cosmic Cyclone. Guess who it is, guys? It's the big boy Trinity. He's over everyone. Solid Soldier gives us another Blazeman. Trinity's about to wipe this field, starting with this girl, so she can't use any effects. These two can't use effects. So we're gonna hit 1, hit 2, hit 3. That's Trinity, guys. Poke him for a little bit of damage. Do not sleep on Trinity. Don't use Stratos without Trinity in your deck, guys. He's literally OTK. I mean, I love Core. I love Elemental Hero Core, and you still need to run Trinity over him. It's crazy, guys. Okay, here we are facing Jesse. He's using a 30 card. I think I remember this duel. So he's using some 30 card monster. We have a Solid Soldier and a Stratos. Gonna search a Blazeman. Gonna set a Floodgate and a Cosmic Cyclone. Floodgate in the middle. Or sorry, Cosmic Cyclone in the middle. Our opponent is using a Sulfineer. Sulfineer destroys Sulfineer. I have to choose carefully what I'm gonna Floodgate. And I choose the Thirstburn. Here he chooses a Smiger. Searches Crystron Impact. Transcendent Crystals. I'm pretty sure he can't use the Smiger's effect again. I'm pretty sure you can only use one. You can only use one Crystron effect per turn. So he tries to use it again. And we're gonna banish that boy just in case. I knew he couldn't use it because it's only once per turn. Pretty sure. You can only use one Crystron Smiger effect per turn. So yeah, he wasn't able to do it anyway. We get another Blazeman. That was also another misplay, guys. I had a Miracle Fusion follow-up. I foolishly just do a normal draw into a Blazeman. Imagine this was a Miracle Fusion. We'd have so many ways to beat up on that boy. But the easiest way we were just gonna do Trinity and swing over a 1k monster for 4k, guys. How much easier does it get than that? Great stuff. Okay, here we are facing another Zane. Going first this time. He's using Life Point Boost, so I don't think it's any kind of Cyber Dragons again. We have all 3 of our boys and a Cosmic Cyclone, so we're going to bring out the Blazeman. Blazeman's going to search the Poly for us. Now we set a Cosmic Cyclone. We're good to go because Stratos is 2 cards of his own. So with just him and the Poly, we already have a fusion. We can lose our whole field here. But here, we're going to Cosmic Cyclone and Aroma Garden. We are fighting Romages. He brings out a 2400 plant monster, who I think does piercing. No, it doesn't do piercing, it's okay. So we're going to use Stratos, try to use his back row destruction. We get chained onto by a Treacherous, not good, but we have Miracle Fusion thanks to that Cosmic Cyclone. We bring out a Gaia. Gaia's gonna have that girl's attack. We're gonna swing for 2200. It's like a direct attack. We still have a poly in hand. Our opponent can only set a monster. We get a floodgate. It's another Aro Mage, obviously. He's up to 3 cards. But I think he still does have some fight in him. He uses Child's Play, which heals you whenever you summon a monster. I summon my Solid Soldier, which gives him 300. He uses the new Aro Mage, what's her name? Come here, girl. Angelica, to heal. He pulls, it's weird he has 0 life points right now, because he shouldn't have 0 life points, he should have plenty. There's weird visual glitch there, but eventually he surrenders once he realizes there's nothing he can do. Great stuff, guys. Okay, here we are facing Yusei. Going second. Obviously, Optimal is going second. Don't really need to say that. He's using, I think that's a Spark Dragon background. Or is that just the regular Stardust? So here's Shiranui. Using that Samurai Saga. We're gonna use our Stratos. Bring out our Solid Soldier. Set a Cosmic Cyclone, set a Fiendish Chain. Our boy's got a level Og and misplay. He uses the level 2 level Og and then summons a level 3 tuner. Pretty big misplay for him, so he has to overcome it. We would have had plays for a level 10 boy though, so it's not really a problem. We use Miracle Fusion to get our Miracle Fusion. Now we use our Stratos to search our Blaze Man. We're going to Miracle Fusion a Great Tornado using a Stratos from, Gaia using a Stratos from the graveyard. Gaia's going to lower this boy. 2200 direct attack. Stratos swings over that tiny boy. And then it's a mass change. We want Blast, we want Diane. We're going for the Blast, but our opponent scoops before you're able to see it. So guys, it's an OTK deck. When you're facing opponents who leave open monsters like Shiranui on the field, they're just lucky you don't Trinity them, guys, because there's plenty of options. You handle monsters like no problem. You bounce around from spells, you Cosmic Cyclone spells. Heroes are as strong as they've ever been, guys. Thanks to Stratos, they have that OTK in the pocket with Trinity. You can really get them out there. It's great stuff. Mass change is definitely the way to go. We need more masked hero support, as all elemental heroes are missing now. They're getting there, guys. We're slowly climbing. Stratos is putting in work. It's great stuff. Keep an eye out for one more hero deck I'm already working on. Hope you guys are enjoying, and thanks for watching.